Become a member in the description box below. Like many people out there, last night, I watched Floyd Mayweather take on Conor McGregor, and it was an interesting, entertaining fight. But one of the things that stayed in my mind was the idea that so many people thought that an MMA fighter could beat a boxer. Not just any boxer. A boxer who has beaten boxers who have trained since they were 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, up into their 20s and 30s. Never once has Floyd been beaten. But for some reason, we thought it was possible that Conor McGregor, though athletic, though a champion in his own right, could actually step into a totally new sport and defeat that caliber of fighter. Before we do that, let's watch a couple of clips as I went through Silver Spring, Maryland, talking to people, getting their opinions about the upcoming fight. McGregor or Mayweather?
Presidential. It's like, no, Mayweather. Mayweather, man.
Say
I got 1,000 on Conor.
Yeah, that's strong. That's strong. I think it's gonna be a good fight either way, but I mean, I gotta say Mayweather, man. You know why? Because they boxing. That's the only reason why.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Look, man, running around, right?
I've been saying boxing, and you got you got, but don't be trying to tag a nigga and run like.
I'm hoping that this fight will alleviate some tensions. I don't know if that's crazy or not. You know what I mean? These brothers, they saying Conor.
Like you ain't really trying to get hit. Like you can't take a hit for real. You know what I'm saying?
The more we show regular people, not media people, talking on TV, the more we show regular people and get what they think, they just want the best man to win. They want the best skilled person to win, and I think that's important. That's why I'm asking them that question. It's not just because I'm a boxing fan, but because I'm a people fan. Conor McGregor or Mayweather? Who gonna win?
Mayweather.
Mayweather.
We gotta support our people, you know, for the culture.
So you think Mayweather's for the culture?
Of course.
Hey, well, you know, look, that's an opinion. You know, I think that he's 49-0 for a reason, right? And if he wins, he's gonna be 50-0, bro. Imagine doing something 50 times in front of the world stage and never getting knocked out. That's pretty something amazing. What you think?
It is amazing. It makes you feel like you're the man.
Yeah. Who gonna beat Mayweather or McGregor? How about that?
Oh, Mayweather.
Mayweather say he gonna come after him. Usually Mayweather's a defensive fighter. You know what I'm saying? But this time he said he gonna come after him. So, you know, we might see a different Mayweather. And hopefully it's not a bad switch. But I still got Mayweather right now. He 49-0. I don't know nobody else is 49-0 right
That's a record, right? That's the highest record, right? 49 wins, no losses.
49 wins, 0 losses. 0 losses.
So you say it's going to go to 50?
It's going to go to 50.
Mayweather or McGregor?
Oh, Mayweather. Yes, Mayweather. Representation of John Noel music. Music is life. John Noel, JONNOEL_ music. Instagram as well, but Mayweather, definitely. Follow my music as well, and we can feed the community as well. So
what kind of music you do, man? What's up?
Hip hop, R&B, jazz, old school funk. Like, sir.
Go to TimberlakeTV.com. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on.
Stop it.
Yeah.
You ran into me then.
Is this my side trombone player?
Yes, sir.
Dude. Yo. I thought he looked familiar. That's why I asked him what kind of music he does.
Thank you, man.
Dude, you are so talented, John.
Thank you.
Please go check out John Noel _music. He's a great musician. You're going to see more of him on this channel. I want to talk to you about the reason why this fight was so successful. And when I say successful, I don't mean the talent that was on display. I don't even mean the entertainment value, because there was a lot of entertainment value in this fight. For anyone who's ever watched the Floyd Mayweather fight previously, you would know that this was a lot more action than you would usually get. The fact that Floyd walked towards a fighter, that's not something he does. This was a money grab, plain and simple. And the reason why our brains short-circuited and were unable to see it for what it was, which was a way for these guys to enrich themselves and for their companies to enrich themselves, was that we are focused so much on race that it clouds our judgment. And the same strategies that were employed here in the Conor McGregor fight to great effect are employed every day in mainstream media to confuse us, to pit us against one another so that they make money. So I'm not knocking Floyd or McGregor. This is done all the time on shows like on channels and networks all across the country, from MSNBC to Fox News to CNN, even to pseudo independent media like TYT and others. So one of the things that bothered me about this fight weren't just the racial dog whistles that were used in Ireland or used by Conor, because I believe that Conor McGregor was probably asked to use the terms monkey when referring to Floyd Mayweather in order to help sell tickets. I also believe that Conor didn't want to. I'm just guessing. I've never heard him use that type of rhetoric before. And I thought, well, you know what? I think they asked him to amp up the racial tension. This is what puts butts in the seats. This is what's going to get those pay-per-view sales. So Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather use what the world gives them, use what the United States gives them, use what media gives them, which is race. They commodified race to get paid. And I'm not knocking them. It's the same thing that happens on all these other networks, as I said before. But what I'm saying is, can we recognize it? Nowhere is it more glaring than in this contest where we had people who actually thought because Conor McGregor is a white Irishman that he somehow was going to defeat a skilled boxer who's like at the top of his profession. Even though he sat out for 2 years, he's still muscle memory, reflexes, all these things. He's been training for 30 years. And what was it in us? What is it in all of us that believed that that man could walk into a boxing match and defeat that man? In fact, I think it was a travesty and also very dangerous to put in Conor McGregor against Floyd Mayweather for any length of time. And I'm glad the fight was stopped, because though I didn't like the rhetoric that amped up, like I said, I don't believe that was I believe it was intentional for full effect in order to sell tickets. But I don't believe we needed to see somebody get their brains bashed in to prove to us what we already knew. It was a foregone conclusion that McGregor would lose this fight. What's also a foregone conclusion is that we have never gotten over race in this country. Don't you think so for a second? It's alive and well. It's not just racism, it's stereotypes. And those who seek to get paid use it as a weapon in their toolbox, a tool in their toolbox as a go-to for putting butts in the seat, for raising anxiety, for keeping tension, for keeping drama, and getting paid. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Was this an obvious display of race for profit, using race for profit, or am I way off base on this? I don't think I am. But I'd love to hear what you think. Become a member of my wolf pack by going into the description box below, clicking a link, and becoming a monthly contributor to the show. We discuss issues, whether they be politics, whether they be society, whether they be breaking news. And we try to pull out of those issues what's important to us. And if we can, we keep it a little entertaining too. Who says the truth can't be entertaining and keep your attention? I see you on the next one. Hey, man, boy, hey, look, guys, thank you so much for taking time. What about you, man? You watch boxing at all? What's your thing? You into music? What's your thing?
Basketball.
Basketball. Yeah. Who's your team?
Lakers.
Lakers.
Oh, Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball. You getting them shoes, bro? Oh, that's a perfect question. Yo, are you getting the Lonzo Ball joints?
Hell nah.
What, you not going to spend $500 on some shoes, bro?
Baller, man. I'm not a big baller.